Hey guys, welcome to the show. Go back to another video. And in today's video, we are with the E91 M3. I know we're supposed to be filming with the F81 M3, but the E91 M3 recently, guys, has just been hitting, and I've been trying to get this interior fully together. You guys saw in the last video that we got the driver's seat in there. It had no deployed airbags, got all the black pieces in the trunk. Literally, the entire trunk area is now in black. The whole headliner now is in black, and it looks absolutely phenomenal, and I'm super pleased with it. The last thing we need to kind of get this interior together is actually getting the passenger seat fully restitched. So this right here, my boy Roland actually took it apart. He took this off of the rear seat, and basically, as you guys can see, there's stitches right here, and they need to fold inwards and then get restitched. Now, I've never actually done this job before. It doesn't look entirely difficult, but it's definitely out of my element. So I'm probably gonna have my boy Roland probably get this restitched later on in this video. I'm probably gonna have him take him home, give it a shot. Hopefully it'll work out. But yeah, this is the passenger seat. I really want to get both seats in the car so the airbag light is gone. So if God forbid anything happens, at least I'm safe. I'd be very upset if something happens to the car, but at least I'm safe. Running a car with the airbag light is, that's far from safe. And other airbags will deploy if your airbag light is on, at least from what I understand. So my boy Roland right now, he is working on this seat. This is a deployed airbag. Looks pretty phenomenal, huh? Is it the same as E92, bro? They look kind of the same.
Yeah, they're gonna be the same.
They are?
For like an E92 M3, yeah. Because you know how a Sport E90 has that black cover?
Oh, yeah, yeah.
And then a base E90?
Oh, actually, bro, I think I have the airbags right over here. We just pulled them out of an E92 seat. So we need E92 airbag. I don't know which one's passenger, so I'm going to pull out both of these real quick. So for those of you guys who don't know, I run an auto parts business, and we literally part out BMWs all day. So for those of you guys who don't know that and try to get BMW parts to fix your guys' cars, like seat airbags or anything else, make sure to reach out to us. But anyways, back to the topic we we're talking about. These are the seat airbags we pulled out of another seat that were kind of like, I think they were beige. They're not really worth anything. So we just kind of pulled these out because these are kind of worth something, not the seat themselves.
Yeah.
How do you look, bro?
Let's see. It looks about the same.
Yes, sir. So that is pretty sick. So
right hand, and it just goes right here and bolt that up, plug it in, and you're done. And
get the new leather on there. So that is ready to go. So at this point, guys, so yeah, Arlan's gonna be taking both of these seats home. This is my E90 M3 passenger seat. This is actually E92 M3 passenger seat that we're actually gonna be taking and retrofitting into a manual seat frame and making E92 M3 manual seat. That's gonna be in a whole nother video. So Arlan's gonna be tackling both these projects and getting this restitched. It's honestly a lot easier when they actually kind of like deploys on the stitch lines, you know?
Yeah, because you don't actually have to like stitch like this.
You don't have to get new materials.
You just have to stitch these together. And there's already the holes. See all the little holes? Yeah. You already know where it goes. So all you have to do is know how to stitch, and you just go in the same holes, and this thing will look OEM. And that's what any shop's gonna do, is they're just gonna restitch this, get the seam right, and you're done. You replace your airbag, and you're good to go.
Yes, sir. So hopefully we'll be seeing Arlan tomorrow with the 2 new seats. All right, bro. So I guess we'll literally cut into that just because I think I wanted to get the seat knocked out first before we actually get to working on the, what's it called? The Shadowline trim thing, which Arlan's actually gonna be helping me with as well because I know nothing about removing all the internals of a door. I've done it before, I just don't know how to put it back. Again, I run a dismantling business, I know how to take things apart. Putting it back is a whole lot harder. This guy knows how to put things back. What's up, my guy?
What's going on?
This is it right here?
Yeah.
So this is the passenger side. Honestly, bro, it came out really good. Did you do anything just now?
No, just gonna get these wrinkles out, but...
Well, the wrinkles will come out. So this right here, guys, was literally all just ripped open, and the airbag was just now replaced. So that honestly looks so much better. Again, these aren't my permanent seats for the E91 M3, but in the meantime, hey, if we have no airbag fault, the seat works, and that looks so much better. Appreciate you, fam. Then yeah, that's definitely gonna help at least the wagon driving it and safety wise. Again, I'm just super excited to get this thing in the car. So without further ado, with the power of editing, let's just get it in there. And just like that, guys, check it out. The seat is officially on the car. The code cleared, and I finally have a full E9X M3 interior in this bad boy. You guys also saw in the last video, we have the full black headliner, and it looks so good. I finally have my roof sitting up as well. I think this definitely looks like the ultimate wagon. As of right now, obviously my goals for this year is to get this wagon painted, and I also already talked to the company that's going to be painting this car, which is SSR Auto Body. I already spoke with them, and we kind of made a goal for 2025. If we can reach it, which would be absolutely insane. I know we're far from it, but basically going to be getting this car hopefully painted at the best auto body shop that I know of. So if you guys can help us reach 100,000 followers on Instagram, I know that is absolutely astronomical. I don't know if that's really gonna work out, but I mean, hey, a man with a dream here, and I wanna be able to get this wagon exactly where I want it, hopefully by the end of this year. And I know a lot of you guys wanna get it painted as well, just the budget costs don't make sense. For those guys who don't know, getting a car painted from top to bottom is a very, very labor intensive job. You basically have to take off every single trim on this car, including you actually have to take off the roof rails. To take off the roof rails on a car like this, you have to remove the headliner all over again, strip all the door panels off, take off all the panels, sand everything down, paint it all. It is honestly a very, very in-depth process to make sure this thing is fully painted, looking like factory. And this thing, as you guys know, we're trying to paint it to be super sick, a Lime Rock E91 M3, making it a one of one. And for those of you guys wondering how long it also takes to paint an entire car, typically a paint shop will take about 30 days to up to 6 months to paint an entire car. Because like I said, you have to take everything apart on this car and put everything in its own spot and get it painted, and again, getting it all prepped. And as you guys know, this is an E91 M3, so there are some custom work that was done to the rear end of this car, which is gonna need some extra prep work to get it painted. A job like this is typically around, I would say around $15,000 for a proper paint job. Now there are some shops out there that could probably do it for around $5,000 to $6,000, but I don't really know if I trust dropping off this car at just any body shop and hoping they get the car done in 5 to 6 months. Just because there's a lot of shops I know around here that I have friends that take their cars there, and long story short, they don't really hear back from their car for a very long time because the body shops want to take your money, but they really don't want to go into a deep project like this one. So that being said, I trust SSR Auto Body, and they decided to hook me up with an absolutely amazing price. And that being said, the only way they'll actually do that is if we can actually reach 100,000 followers on Instagram. So if you guys can please help us get there, it's gonna be the first link down below, and we're just gonna be trying to achieve this goal throughout the year, and also while building the F81 M3, so we can have both M3s painted chilling right next to each other. Because I don't know if you guys saw it right there, we have a silver door right here. Opening up this rear door, we have gray, just like the same color of the chassis. This chassis was actually already painted with spray cans because it has some damage here that we had to get fixed up. Opening up this tailgate right here, this tailgate is white because it came off an LCI. And then come around over here. Okay, this door is gray, and is this door gray? This door is also silver from the donut car. So we have two silver doors right now. Again, like I said, this thing is Frankenstein. I know that's silver, that's a silver fender, that's a silver fender, and this front bumper is like multicolored because I had to get repaired as well. So I think it's safe to say that the car does need a lot of work. So anyways, the seats are done. We're gonna be waiting till tomorrow. Tomorrow we're gonna be getting all the shadow line trim installed onto this car. It's basically gonna look like this door right here. This door came off of the F80 donut car, so it has black shadow line trim here, shadow line trim over here, and a shadow line mirror, which is the expensivest part. So the best thing is now we just need to get this upper piece right here, the rear doors, the E91 doors in shadow line, which is very difficult to get. These are literally E91 specific, so that's why we got that M Sport back there. And then also this section right over here, as you guys can see, it's like a rubber gasket. What's weird is on the non-shadow lines, it's literally just like a weather stripping, but on the shadow lines, it's this metal gloss black shadow line trim going right down here that you cannot install on top of this. So we're gonna actually have to remove this entire rear quarter glass and convert it to the E91 M Sport, and it's gonna look like a factory M3 shadow line trim that's gonna be on this car. So it looks so sick. So that's gonna be first thing tomorrow. So without further ado, I'll catch you guys tomorrow morning. All right, I don't want to disturb the guys in there right now, but we got the glass company right now, and they're gonna be removing all the rear quarters off of the E91 328 M Sport and transferring it off to my wagon. So I'll show you guys hopefully the finished product. I don't want to disturb them, so let's just go ahead and wait on that. So guys, this is next week, and we're back with both wagons, and I'm happy to say the shadow line trim is officially on my E91 M3. We literally swapped out this entire rear quarter glass. Yeah, I literally cut this out of the other car, transferred over here, and transfer over this beautiful shadow line. I don't understand why this piece is not shadow line, even though this is shadow line, but as you guys can see, this is how the non-shadow line looks like, and that's the shadow line. Nothing too crazy. So we got the non-shadow line transfer over to this car, and you guys can kind of see that it's a lot more dull, and this is not replaceable. This is the actual weather gasket. You can't actually transfer on a shadow line onto this. So long story short, yeah, we did get these off our car. We're definitely passing on these glasses. They're perfectly fine, but again, shadow line does look a lot better. I'm gonna be transferring over all these pieces as well onto my wagon. You guys can even look right here. So non-shadow line, shadow line, non-shadow line, shadow line. Doesn't look too crazy of a difference. It's definitely there. Oh, this is actually a pretty big difference right here. So you guys can see shadow line, non-shadow line, shadow line, non-shadow line. You guys can see no reflection, reflection. So anyways, we got the shadow line trim sets right now. Let's go ahead and install the border one real quick so we can actually see the big piece in shadow line around both doors. I think it's gonna look so sick. Guys, that looks so much better. So we got the shadow line, the gloss going through the entire top, which looks literally 10 times better. It's finally matching up with the door, both in shadow line. We're gonna go ahead and transfer these pieces later. Let's just go ahead and knock out the shadow line on the other side as well. Might lose some battles, but winning the war. I get knocked down, I get back up, get up and go. I stay ready for more. Go toe to toe till I level the score. Never gon' quit. Heard you seen some, but you never seen this. Bet on myself 8 times, no trick. Give me the loot. See now we going high stakes. This ain't clickbait. This a risk take. This no mistake. I was born to do it. I was born for music. I just get into it. I can't get influence when I'm the influence. No genre music. We go rap back to pop back to rap. Country on the track. I was once broke. I was down. So guys, we got all 4 door panels off on both E91s right now, and we need to start transferring over the shadow line trim. This piece right here looks pretty easy to access, but I'm pretty sure it goes deep into the door. Same with this piece. I'm not sure how to remove that, and I'm also not sure how to remove this without damaging anything. The only piece I really know how to remove is this little bottom section right here. The E91 door is a little bit complicated. Even replacing this piece a little bit complicated. So my boy Roland's actually gonna be coming over and helping me get this stuff off, because we could theoretically just wrap it end of the day, but I really want the OEM parts because we have the opportunity to take them. So yeah, we're just waiting on our lawn, and then hopefully we're gonna start transferring over the last pieces of the shadow line conversion. Last but not least, for me at least, you guys saw we got all the black pieces in the trunk, which was absolutely phenomenal. The only thing I don't have that's black is this piece right over here, so I need to figure out a way to get that transferred over to the other car and get the black ones. Let's go ahead and figure that out real quick. So guys, as Roland was working on all the doors, the hard part, I actually got this piece swapped out, which is the easy part, so I'm super happy about that. And all these pieces all over in the ground was to actually gut all the doors and all the shadow line trim. Not gonna lie to you guys, it's actually a very lengthy process, but thank the Lord guys, I'm super happy because check this thing out. We got the shadow line, the shadow line, the shadow line so much better, and now it officially matches with all the window trim pieces as well. So let's go ahead, reassemble the doors, shut the door, and get you guys a clean cinematic. Guys, help me get this car painted. As soon as we hit 100K on Instagram, the thing will be painted at SSR Auto Body, so please help me get there. At the same time, I'm actually about to film a reel for this thing on Instagram, so make sure to check it out. It's actually an April Fool's reel. Either gonna be a post or a reel, so I'm gonna be posting that on there about selling the E91 M3. I'm literally don't have any plans to sell this bad boy from how much time and effort we put into it. There is no car that can replace this that's gonna be more sentimental value than this car right here. So yeah, no, if you guys see that post, it is not for sale. This thing is mine and mine to enjoy. It is literally my hard work right in front of me for the past couple of years. There's really no price tag you can put on a car like this. And guys, welcome back to a Saturday evening. I'm here with the boy Theo right now. He's gonna be helping me. I said your name in a way that I've never known in my entire life. I should call you Theo or Dia.
I don't know.
Anyways, I don't know why right now I'm having a brain fart on what I call my brother my entire life. Anyways, so we're gonna be working on retrofitting some sick parts into my E91 M3. This E91 M3 is almost pretty much complete in terms of the interior. I just want to retrofit an extended leather dashboard, an extended leather center console, and a perfect interior mint piece, and the interior is gonna pretty much look complete. That being said, we have a lot of work to do because it's pretty much strip everything off the dashboard and remove the dashboard, which means we also remove the center console and a bunch of other things. This bad boy has seriously been coming together. I mean, just check out this center console with the carbon trim, the shifter, again, a bunch of nice original parts. Everything, all the plastics are replaced with brand new parts from the dealership. So there's literally like no peel in a lot of the parts. Again, we're gonna be reusing all those things. The only things we're not reusing is pretty much the main stuff, which is the dashboard and the center console. So without further ado, let's go ahead and sit you guys down and go ahead and start gutting everything on those two parts. Let me actually got Jonathan over here chilling like a villain. How you doing, bro? He's just filming his own thing. So yeah, just a nice little Saturday, getting some work done. Let's go ahead and get it done. All right, guys, so we got the battery disconnected. Let's go ahead and fully start gutting our entire interior. So guys, this is the aftermath to retrofitting an extended leather center console and an extended leather dashboard, all because I want the beautiful stitching and the leather finish that's on this dashboard and the center console. I mean, primarily you guys can pretty much see it on the center console. You can see instead of on this section, which has literally no stitching, on this section right here, you guys can see this extra stitch line, which looks so much better in my opinion on both sides. And again, like with this guy, you actually have real leather going around the cup holders, rather than on this one right here, you have just this normal texture you guys see on a normal E90. These only come on M3s, and because we have one of the sickest E91 M3s on the internet, we want to make sure this thing is fully loaded. So yeah, other than this whole mess right over here, this mess right back here, and this entire mess right over here, this dash is pretty much ready to get pulled out. Looks like Jonathan is into some interesting things going on over here. If you guys want to check out his video, he's working on something on his 335i, I believe a retrofit, so make sure to check that out. So guys, about only 30 minutes later, we have the extended leather dashboard in the car. I noticed that the gaps on everything is not amazing, and I'm assuming that's because they literally put like leather over the original dashboard, so it's not gonna sit perfectly. But again, it's the stitches that matters, the little details. So we have the whole dashboard in there. We also switched out the lock for the glove box. The glove box is also extended leather. So yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and start putting together everything else, and then I'll show you guys a little B-roll of this whole thing complete. So guys, after getting the dashboard installed, this is how it looks. So that is the extended leather dashboard. I ended up selling the steering wheel that was on this car over the weekend. So yeah, that's officially gone. So I just slapped in a normal E92 steering wheel until our steering wheel from Aza comes in, which I'm super excited about. As you guys can see with the leather accents, it looks so much better. It has this beautiful stitching that goes on the side of it. Unfortunately, the gaps are not the best, but I was reading in the forums that the extended leather on the E9X, the gaps are just not great. So I guess that is kind of normal, unfortunately. But you guys can look over here as well, the leather around the cup holders, it looks so much better, so much more of a premium look to it. The center console, guys, I installed it, but I ended up uninstalling it, mainly because right over here the leather was peeling up and it looked really bad. But we did end up swapping out the trim with an OEM near mint trim, which looks absolutely phenomenal. And I actually slapped on this this little orange strip here because we're gonna be painting the car lime rock orange. I thought that was kind of cool. Let me know what you guys think about that. It looks like it has like it looks like the car has ambient lighting. It literally glows. So I think it's kind of sick. Let me know down below if I should pull that off. But also let me know, guys, what you guys think about this extended leather dashboard. I think it looks phenomenal. So anyways, we're not done with the upgrades in this video. I want to get so much done in this E91 M3. So let's go ahead and jump into tomorrow so we can actually install some more carbon fiber on the E91 M3 from Spec Ring. So this is Nour in the past, but also in the present. Kind of weird. I'm just kind of recording these clips because I noticed that my video did not have these clips. So anyways, yeah, we got the carbon fiber spoiler installed on the car. We had the shadow line trim, all the headliner, the interior's almost put together completely. Just waiting on that steering from AzaAutoWheel, and I'll be super happy with this interior on this E91 M3. And that build honestly is never over. Like, I still plan on getting this car painted, but also the interior, there's still so much more things I want to get done to it to make it literally pristine and beautiful. But a build is never really truly done, but in the meantime, at least making it look better and better and better as the day goes on. So yeah, shout out to Spec Ring for finally making a diffuser for the E91 M3, or actually just the E90 M3s that actually looks good. This thing actually stays on there. It's not falling off. Every other E90 M3 diffuser I've slapped on the back of my bumper, for some reason, always ends up coming off the next day, or even the first day. I have a really hard time lining it up. This thing looks really, really, really good and actually exposes my Valvetronic tips, which looks even better. The only thing this rear end's pretty much missing right now is a little ducktail spoiler, so I do have that on the way, and I think it's gonna really make this rear end pop even more. So yeah, still more mods on the way for the E91 M3, but I guess the next video will be working on the F81 M3, because honestly guys, it needs to get done. I really have goals for this thing to be in Beamer Invasion of 2025, so I really hope we can get it done. So I really need to get started on that build. So next video guys, F81 M3, I promise. Without further ado guys, I love y'all so much. Remember to stay on boss. See you on the next one. Peace out.
Yeah, let's see how you do under pressure. Oh, yeah, I've been wanting this forever. I've been in the field with whatever they throw at me. Brush it off, pick myself up, moving on to the better. Okay. Hey, yeah, ain't no errors, baby. It's a new era.